Ever wished your hours-long interviews or lectures could magically transform into snackable clips without spending days cutting them yourself? I'm talking about clean, attention-grabbing short videos, complete with captions and tight edits, ready to drop instantly on TikTok or YouTube Shorts. Imagine taking just one long session and spinning it into a whole week's worth of viral-ready content with just a few clicks. That might sound like pure wishful thinking, but with the right tool, it is absolutely not a fantasy anymore. Let me quickly walk you through exactly how this game-changing workflow actually operates for modern creators. You simply drag your long source file, be it a podcast, a webinar, or a live stream highlight reel, right into the platform. The AI immediately begins analyzing the audio and visual cues to find those highly emotionally charged moments. It targets the genuine laughs, the strongest punchlines, and those surprising, wait, what moments that demand attention. Then, it isolates these segments into fully standalone clips, ensuring they retain context and momentum for sharing. You are instantly presented with a feed of bite-sized edits that are already trimmed and perfectly framed for mobile viewing. But the process doesn't just stop at cutting. This is where the AI actively optimizes for performance. It selects segments statistically likely to get high engagement and even suggests the best possible frames for your thumbnails. You can quickly eyeball a batch of clips, make minor trim tweaks, or adjust a caption, all without opening a complex timeline editor. If you despise fighting with traditional software like Premiere or Final Cut, this streamlined process is a genuine breath of fresh air. Honestly, if you can point, click, and type a caption, you are effectively operating as a professional editor now. Now, you might be wondering if this is just another transcription-based editor, similar to tools like Descript. That's a fair question because those transcription tools are excellent when you prefer a text-first editing workflow. Slicing video by simply deleting words in the text document is certainly neat for deep, precise polishing on smaller jobs. However, that method often struggles when you need true scale, like automatically scanning hours of footage for dozens of ready-to-post clips. Other tools grant you incredible manual control, but this platform prioritizes raw speed and the ability to process massive volumes of content. It's the clear difference between painstakingly handcrafting one perfect piece versus building a consistent content machine. Think about podcasters needing daily highlights or educators turning a single lecture into multiple microlessons. This platform is specifically engineered for creators whose primary metric is the volume of high-quality posts they can publish. The auto-editing viral clips feature actively hunts for virality signals like energy shifts and strong question and answer moments. You remove the guesswork from content selection because the AI surfaces the clips that have the highest potential to resonate. That is an enormous time saver when your strategy relies on testing dozens of different hooks to see what truly sticks with an audience. Another small but hugely significant detail involves captions, since every platform now demands them for accessibility. This tool auto-generates captions that are not only accurate but are styled perfectly for maximum readability on a mobile device. While you can always make fine-grained adjustments, the default auto-captioned clips are often cleaner than anything you'd manually rush at 2 a.m. And then there's the auto-schedule feature, which completely takes over the tedious publishing logistics. Imagine having 20 optimized clips from one interview and just telling the system how often you want to post them. It intelligently staggers those clips so you don't burn through all your best content in a single week. It also manages cross-posting rules, ensuring each platform gets the precise aspect ratio and caption length it prefers. This consistency is the biggest hurdle for most creators, but this tool sets your entire social pipeline onto autopilot. The integrated content calendar then brings everything together, giving you a clear overview of what's going live and when. You can still move scheduled items, swap a thumbnail, or refine text right before something is set to publish. It's also built for teams, allowing colleagues to add notes, approve clips, and maintain publishing rhythm without endless chat threads. If you've ever had a viral moment stuck on a hard drive because you were buried in deadlines, this feature is a massive weight lifted. Now for some real talk. No single tool can be absolutely perfect in every single scenario. This AI is brilliant at finding high-potential content quickly, but it might miss subtle context or deep backstory you want to keep. Occasionally, a clip will need a tiny manual trim or a caption to truly land with the right nuance for your specific audience. And if you are a creator who lives for painstaking color grading or complex motion graphics, you will still need a full, non-linear editor. View this tool as your high-output factory floor. It gets you 90% of the way to distribution-ready content in a tiny fraction of the time. Compare this to tools like Descript, which excel at surgical, fine-grained text-based edits, or Premiere for sculpting every single frame. Those traditional editors are unmatched when absolute frame-by-frame creative command is your top priority. This platform, however, finds the perfect sweet spot between being incredibly fast and producing content that looks great for mass distribution. Its value truly shines if your core need is to crank out more posts without hiring an extra editor or juggling 5 different monthly subscriptions. For anyone producing podcasts, extensive course material, or corporate training webinars, this can save you weeks of work every single month. You can now repurpose a single lecture into several coherent, topic-based microseries that establish your authority everywhere. For internal teams, it turns that dusty archive of long meetings into a constantly fueling content engine for your entire social strategy. So let's picture the actual day-to-day feeling of using this intelligent system for your content creation. You finish your podcast, upload the master file, grab your coffee, and return to a queue of 15 ready-to-go clip drafts. Each draft already has its optimized captions and a suggested thumbnail waiting for your final quick approval. You preview, maybe tweak 2 clips, hit publish, and instantly schedule content across the next 10 days with zero friction. That's taking 1 hour of input and creating 10 pieces of platform-optimized media without compromising your authentic voice. This isn't just about efficiency. This is fundamentally about creating a pathway for sustainable, measurable growth in your reach. And if you are transitioning from another editing tool, the onboarding process is designed to be completely painless. The system readily accepts all common file formats and automatically detects different speakers in your recording. It integrates smoothly with your favorite scheduling software, allowing you to remain hands-on where you choose to be. By comparing what the AI surfaces versus what you would have chosen, you get a quiet education on what truly performs online. Look, I totally understand the skepticism around AI editing, potentially erasing that essential human touch. But the reality is that this technology eliminates repetitive tasks and uncovers sharing opportunities you might naturally overlook. The crucial creative decisions, like setting your brand voice, always remain firmly in your hands as the visionary. The best creators use this system to rapidly scale their output, not to outsource their creative taste or judgment. So, if the endless cycle of clipping, captioning, and scheduling has you feeling completely worn out, it's time to give this a serious look. Start by dragging in just one long video, letting the AI handle the demanding first pass, and polish only what truly needs it. Then watch how the consistency of daily posting immediately begins to impact your overall reach across the digital landscape. Try it with a single episode and see exactly how many quality, ready-to-use clips you generate within just one afternoon. Seriously, if you produce podcasts, webinars, live streams, or lectures, this could be the secret weapon that makes content consistency finally feel realistic. You absolutely do not need to learn complex editing software or invest in a massive studio setup to succeed today. You just need to implement a significantly smarter content pipeline that works harder for you. Go explore this solution today and unlock the true potential hidden inside all of your existing long-form video archives.